Welcome back to Come Chat with Sima. Today I am sitting in Joy's Health Sanctuary in Catford with the beautiful
Joy. Yes, I am Joy. I'm the manager of Joy's Health Sanctuary in Catford.
Thank you. And what is Joy's Health Sanctuary, Joy?
Well, Joy's Health Sanctuary is like a starting point for a lot of customers or people that want to start their health journey. So in Joy's, we're all vegan. We've got a few vegetarian meals. So we do vegan meals, and also we do a lot of juices, vegan cakes, sugar-free cakes, and juices as well. Sugarcane juice, all sorts of juice, and our best-selling CMOS. We sell a lot of CMOS to customers.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that called me in here. To be fair, when I first established the new location, I was so shocked. This was a couple of years ago now.
Yes,
I feel like a couple of years ago. And the reason why I was shocked is because you're based in Catford. I grew up in Catford. I went primary school round the back. So to me, I just know the whole town. And this location was well known as a cafe. And so when I walked past, I was like, no way, wow. I was so excited, so excited. I was shocked, And then since then, she hasn't got rid of me. She hasn't got rid of me. So I come in usually for my smoothies and my meal of the day. But what I want you to do, Joy, is tell the people about your journey, because you said you've only been here for 2 years.
Yes, yeah.
But you've been on this journey for a long time.
For about 10 years. Because I used to work for the NHS at the Evelina Children's Hospital. So how my journey started, I'd come into work, and then when we go into the staff room, I'll have my vegan cake and I'll have my juices, and then some of my colleagues, they were a bit intrigued by it, so I used to bring them in juices and cakes for them to taste.
Yeah.
And then so many people wanted to taste it, so what I started doing now is my colleagues and other friends from different departments, they would start ordering from me. So it all started me baking cakes, juices. They would put their order in on a Friday, and then when I come in on a Monday morning, before I even sat at my office desk, I would run around all the different departments giving out the juices and the cakes. Obviously they'd pay for me, because them days, I was selling it really, really cheap. So I was doing that for a while, and then I thought to myself, I could do this as a business. So I was doing that for about a few months, well, nearly a year actually, I was doing that. And then I said to myself, I can do this as a business. So my first location was Elephant and Castle Market.
Yes.
So I went down there with my daughter just to inquire if they've got a stall. So they had a stall there. It's like a little indoor unit. So what I did, I handed in my notice. I had to give 4 weeks notice at the hospital. No, prior to that, I reduced my days at the hospital. So I was working at the hospital Monday and Tuesday, then I'd have Wednesday off to get all my stock ready for the market for Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So when I started at the market, I was saying to myself, gosh, am I doing the right thing? What happens if I don't make enough money? And lo and behold, everything went really, really well. So working in the market for 3 days, hospital for 2 days, and I decided, I'm going to hand in my notice.
Wow.
So I handed in my notice at the hospital, gave them 4 weeks notice, and I was over in the market full time. And looking back now, I think, gosh, how did I do it? Especially through the winter months. Yeah, because I was there by myself, so I'd get there. But my husband, before he went to work, he would come and help me set up everything and get the watering and everything. So I was there. And it was really, really nice work, and I really enjoyed it because I got some beautiful customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was on the market for like a couple of years, and then eventually Elephant and Castle, they said they were going to close down, but I left before they actually closed down.
Right.
But even in between work, from Elephant and Castle, I went to Vauxhall, but this was like not the Sunday market Vauxhall. This was like a street food market in Vauxhall, and that was like from 12 till 8.
Right, is that every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was every day, Monday to Friday. That was every day. So that was 12 till 8. So I lived in Brockley then I'd pack everything in my trolley basket, drag it along, get the bus to Lewisham. From Lewisham, I'd go to Vauxhall and set up and everything. But that was good. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
And then in between, I was doing, a few Yeah, actually, yeah, I did work on Vauxhall. You know the Sunday market as well.
Yeah.
I worked there as well on a Sunday. I'd have to be there like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, she was there every day.
But I think where my really journey started, which I was intrigued by, I don't know if you remember in Catford, the Mahat Centre.
No.
Do you remember the Mahat Centre? It was run by a lady called Sister Pat.
Where was that?
Just across the road.
Oh,
yeah.
I do remember.
Yeah, so one day me and my daughters went there for a meeting, and you know, that's how it started. Yeah, so I was intrigued by Sister Pat. She made cakes, vegan cake, and I thought, how can you make cake without egg, without this, without that? And then, so that's where it started. So I started doing my own experiment. And then I also used to go up to, what was it called, up in Crystal Palace? They're now Love Gift Vegan, Matina.
Spirited Palace.
Yeah, I used to go to Spirited Palace, and Matina, she had a lovely shop up there. So I went up there quite a bit, and also I became a raw foodist. And I used to call Matina, and she used to prepare my food for me.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she used to have a few little what do you call it? Set up a little shop downstairs that showed us how to make vegan food and things like that. Yeah,
okay, like workshops.
Yeah, workshop. But I remember her making a cheesecake made from ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I'll be coming for that.
Oh, that was so delicious. Yeah, that was really, really nice. So I used to go up there, get my food and everything. Yeah. And then I did a few events and that, and then my girls would come and give me a hand. Anyway, I was on the market for quite a while, a few years, and then after that I thought to myself, you know what, I need a little shop. So I kept putting it out there that I want a shop, and eventually I came across the little one in Catford.
Yes.
Yeah, so I opened up there, and from there, we outgrew that shop, and then from there we've come over to here. Yeah, I mean this shop's quite big, but you know what? The customers that come in here, if it wasn't for the customers, there would be no Joy's Health Sanctuary. But you know, the customers that come are fantastic. And then I've been here 2 years now, but then in July I'll be retiring. Retiring.
So you know, I had to come in to sit with you before. I inquired last year to say, you know what, I come in here all the time. I know your daughters, beautiful daughters, and I'm like, it doesn't feel like right that I haven't sat with Joy. You know, like it don't feel right. And even though you're retiring, like when she's gone, I can't now go and interview you about Joy's Health Sanctuary.
But the shop will still be here, but I won't be here.
Yeah, but I wanted, it was important that I sat with Joy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how I feel is that I literally have my community family. So I come here and your daughters are like my sisters, you're like my mum. Same with Love Gift, she's like my mum. Then you've got Pet and Pamsy, Erica's like my sister. And then it just all goes, like it's just like literally
it's a beautiful family.
It's not just, for me, it's not just come and get food or get a juice. It's come and have a chat. It's come and check in and see how you are, and also help other people in our community that want to, you know, change their diet, change their lifestyle. Sim, what do you eat? What do you eat? Really? Like, you don't eat meat? You don't need to find meat for your protein? No, like, seriously. But these are the community champions that can guide you in the right direction to build up the right nutrition.
Yeah, because we get a lot of customers here want to start their vegan journey. Yeah. And I've Katrina, my daughter, she's a nutritionist. Yeah. So they'll make an appointment with her and she'll sit down with them, go through certain things and telling them, you know, how to get started on this vegan journey, health journey. So, you know, Katrina's very, very good with the customers. And I have Kayomi, which is my youngest. She does grab and go meals because we do a vegan oxtail. And everyone's intrigued about vegan oxtail with rice and peas and plantain and some greens and that.
Right.
So she does that, and then she does the carrot cake, because it's more or less a family business. She doesn't actually work in it. She works, well, she's trained to be a teacher, but she doesn't actually work in it. So she does the grab and go meal, she does the carrot cake, and also, what does she do? Yeah, that's what she does. And then my granddaughter now, she does the vegan cookies, and then she does the vegan vanilla cake, and also...
Does she do the cheesecake?
No, Carlene does that.
Oh, okay.
Carlene, I tell you, Carlene, she's my business partner, my other
all
daughter.
the daughters are just like that. That is interdependence at its finest. Like all the daughters are just chipping in and working together, and they're not leaving mum out.
But Carlene's fantastic. She's the backbone of the business. Although she's the backbone of, because she does all the cooking.
Yeah.
She also does meal prep as well. She does the cheesecake. She does all the technical stuff online and all that.
All them posts
she's fantastic.
On the Instagram.
Yeah, Carlene does all that. Yeah. And then my husband, he helps out as well. So everyone helps out. But mainly it's just me and Carlene that's here. But
it's beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it's nice because when I come in here, if I didn't know that they were all your daughters or whatever, you just automatically feel that family vibe. You know, it's welcome in here. For me, I think my number one as well is the porridge.
Oh gosh, yes, I tell you about my porridge. Yeah,
that's my number one. That's what listen. I'll be finishing work. I might do a night shift. I want to come down. I'm like, I could just taste the porridge, the banana porridge.
We're the only one in Catford, well, at the moment, that does a plant-based porridge. So our porridging system, plant-based, so it's no dairy in there, so we use almond milk or oats milk, and I always put sea moss in my porridge, and then we have the oats as the base. So the best one is the banana porridge that the customers love. So I do banana porridge, I do cornmeal porridge, I do chia seed porridge, and I do oats porridge, but it's always got the sea moss in it.
I love it.
And also, and it's sugar free. I don't use sugar. I use agave.
It's very, very nice. So in this time, as we all know, there's a lot of people that are trying to figure out how to build up their immune system. You know, in the winter, it is flu time. People are going to be getting ill. But rather than maybe taking Nurofen, there's alternatives. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to ask you, Joy, what would you recommend? You know, if someone had a common cold, blocked nose, you know, cough or whatever, what would you recommend?
Well, in John's Health Sanctuary, we believe in using natural products. So my good seller is my turmeric and ginger shot. So I actually juice the fresh turmeric, the fresh ginger, add a little bit of black pepper because that helps it absorbs in the system. That's really, really good. Once you take a shot of that, that's it. So I sell a lot of that. And then we have the good old black seed oil, which is very, very good. And then we have our green juices as well, and our citric juices, which is very, very good, packed with vitamin C. But I get a lot of customers sort of come in with elements as though they're not well, what can they take for this, what can they take for that? Well, I says, I'm not really qualified to give them that information, but I said the first thing they need to do is a cleanse. That's what the first thing they need to do. Cleanse out the system, and then once you've cleaned out your system, then you can start on your health journey. But I fully recommend the black seed oil, fantastic, and I have a lot of herbs as well, which you know you can boil and drink, and cleanse out your system. Okay. But touch wood, I haven't had a cold for years. Touch wood, I haven't had a cold because I take all my herbs and that.
You boost yourself up. Usually I don't catch colds. I caught a cold this time last year for probably about a week, but it shifted quick. But I think it's because I was just out commuting a lot, and when you're not driving, you know, you can pick up all kinds of stuff. You know. Also, Joy, it's funny because at this moment, the lockdown has created a lot of shift in people. It's making people spark come alive, and I've had a few people wanting to start their own business. A lot of people wanting to say, look, I do a kitchen from home sim, I do food on the weekend, and I really, really enjoy it. This was probably you back then, you know, when you was working in the hospital, and I want to leave my job, but I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make enough money to pay the bills and these things. So what would you advise those people?
I used to listen to all those, all those fear within me. What they say, face your fear and do it anyway. And I used to listen to a lot of Les Brown and all those motivation videos. Because I said the first day when I started on the market, I was getting terrible butterflies. Because at first I kept saying, I wonder if I'm going to make any money. I wonder if I'm going to make enough money. But then I had to switch it around and says, yes, I'm going to make money. I had to think positive and think, yes, this is going to work. And I'm originally from Luton, well, Jamaica, but originally from Luton. And I came to London. I was a single mum, and I moved to London with my 4 children. I knew 2 people in London.
Wow.
And for me to say, if someone looked back and said, oh yeah, I'll have my own business, I would say, no way. I get a bit tearful.
Really? Oh.
I'd say, no way, no way. A single mum, come from Luton with 4 children and started my own business. And I look back and I think to myself, yes, I've achieved a lot. But although customers say, yeah, we've got a shop, we do this, there's so much to do. It's hard work. It's really hard work behind the scene. It's not just standing there serving the customers, so much to do behind the scene, and I feel really, really proud of myself. That's why now I thought to myself, right, I've done that, my business, now it's time for me to retire while I'm fit and healthy and still can stand on my both 2 feet.
And I am proud of you too. Big up to you, Joe. And we the people, anyone that's watching this, I'm sure they will agree that if they know you, if you've ever come in here, tried Joy's food or juices, you will know that it's proper. It's nice. As I said, the vibe, the family atmosphere. I've always felt welcomed in here, and that's what I love, and that's what makes me come back. Do you know what I mean? And support. Where can I go, Sim, to go and get a vegan meal? You can go either Catford, you can go Lewisham, or So yeah, thank you.
I think what the customers love is that personal touch, because lots of my customers, I know their name, and as soon as they walk in, I know what they want. I say, oh, hi, Mark, you want your usual and all that. That personal touch. And I think they do love it. They love it, But you know what, guys? Pop down to Joy's Health Sanctuary and check us out,
Definitely.
You won't be disappointed.
Definitely. Especially before July, right?
Before July, yes. It's July, yes, my day of retirement. But when I retire, though, you'll all know about it, because I'm sure we're going to hopefully we can mingle a bit more celebration by then. Yeah. But I just want to give a big shout out to Matina, because I think that's where it all started. Matina.
Definitely.
She might not know it, but that's where it all started. I was really intrigued seeing her working away and doing all this vegan food.
She's inspired, motivated, and taught a lot of people in the community.
And I think she was one of the first black vegan business.
I think I agree with you there.
Because I used to live in Brooklyn. When she moved from Crystal Palace to Brooklyn, I thought, on my doorstep. And now she's down in Lee.
Thank you. And thank you. Your time, you're going to Jamaica.
Yes, I'm retiring to Jamaica, my husband and myself. So we're actually retiring next year, January, because July we're going for 6 weeks to sort out some bits and pieces. But my husband, he doesn't retire until the January, so I've got to wait on him. So and then but me personally, I'm retiring in July.
So 2022, when I fly out to Jamaica, I can come visit you,
Of course.
I'll be vlogging it. I'll be like, hey guys, I'm in Jamaica, and guess who I'm with? Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best for the
Thank
future.
you.
And you said that the shop's not going to be closing. So
the shop will still be, someone else will be taking over.
Right.
And it will still be vegan.
Right. So there you go, guys. At least you know that we're not going to now lose a vegan spot in Catford, because me, I've been waiting for this. You've been here for a while, but for it to go again. So thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, sis. You're welcome.
And make sure you guys subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share. Until next time. Bye. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend, share it, like it, and all of these things. Follow the links below. And until next time, peace and blessings to you.